So when you start thinking about a game that you're going to build, you want to think about the platform. Once you have at least an idea of a concept, you want to make sure that what you're trying to do you can pull off, and you can do it yourself. I'm talking about one programmer, two programmers, kind of team. Now, as I went through these decisions, I had to update my statistics a little bit after Paul back there showed me that 1 million Android devices last time I gave this talk has blown up to 250 million Android devices. Now, with that 250 million Android devices, there's fragmentation in the hardware, meaning that if something on the Android API is not specified in Google's documentation, it will be different for every phone you encounter. I learned this the extremely hard way, and I'll explain that. I also looked at iPhone, iPad. Back when I was getting started with this, iPhone had really long review times for some projects that people were doing, especially non-large companies, and I wanted to get out to market quickly. X and A had, for Microsoft technologies, I could either publish on the PC, which getting it out to people, no one wants to download anything on their computer because they think it might be a virus unless it's from a big company. Of course, Xbox, which is you have to be published or you have to get accepted. And Windows Phone 7, which was coming out, which would all come with a peer review kind of situation that Microsoft does. When I was getting started, I also looked at HTML5 and Flash. Flash was something that you have to pay for to license properly, and HTML5 was still not getting the adoption that it needed to. Finally, lately I've been looking at engines like Unity, which allows you to publish to all devices in a happy, homogeneous way. Basically with one code base. You can either write in C# or JavaScript. And the reason I like Unity is you can pay a licensing fee for each new platform you want to make a game for. Releasing to web is free, so I've been working lately on a game that I actually turned into another project for an anniversary present for my wife, which I might show later as well. But basically, Unity allows you to publish to web. You pay $400, you can now publish to Android. You pay another $400, you can now publish to iPhone. And if you're making enough money off the web to afford that $400, then probably get even more money on iPhone and so on. So those are kind of the different decisions. Initially, I went with Android, and the reason I did was because it was only $25 to get started, and I could just go ahead and build whatever I wanted to. There's no approval process. You can upload any type of virus you want to. You just have to tell the user that it's a virus. So basically, and what I mean by that is the manifest in there will tell users what permissions it's getting for your phone. And so you can steal people's contacts if you really wanted to.